Man. That is definitely not what I wanted. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I didn't get it on camera. Holy crap. Oh, I'm shaking. I didn't get that on camera. Oh my gosh. I gotta get up, walk around, or do something. Oh gosh, I can't believe I didn't get that on camera. That was the first thing I noticed after he ran off. Okay, I'm hunting down here on the power line this morning. It is about almost 8:15. So I'm hunting down at what we call the mud hole corner this morning. And it's on the opposite side of the power line from where I usually hunt, which is what we call the peanut house. We used to have an old porta potty down here that we converted to a shooting house. It's a porta potty. I mean, y'all know how big a porta potty is. It was kind of uncomfortable, and I couldn't film out of it because there wasn't enough room for my gun and my camera and tripod and stuff. But this past summer, we got us a new shooting house to put down here. And it's an actual shooting house, and it's way bigger. It's humongous compared to some of our other houses. So I decided to come sit here this morning. Well, the majority of the deer, I guess over the years, they've learned that they can cross down in the middle, which is about 300 yards from either end. And just so happens where that's at, there's a creek that runs parallel with the power line on this end. And when it gets down there in the middle, it kind of comes into the power line. And over the years, it's eroded further and further into it. So now you've only got about a 15-foot stretch of power line that's not creek. So deer, what they do is they'll cross the creek and then they'll pop up in the power line and walk across. And instead of walking across 20 yards of power line, they walk across 10, 15 feet of power line. And so you got to be ready when they pop up out of there, or they'll be done cross before you know it. So I had the camera zoomed in already to that narrow section, waiting for a deer to pop out down there. Well, at first light, there was a doe that came out maybe 110 yards-ish from the house. And so I zoomed out a little bit so I could film her. After she walked back in the woods, I thought, no, something is gonna pop up there. It's happened to me way too many times before. And if I would have left the camera zoomed out, it would have been almost too far, zoomed out too much to where you couldn't hardly see the deer if it did pop out down there in the middle. And sure enough, 8:13, 8:12 or something like that, a doe came out right here, right behind this first power line pole, which is one of my cousins took the liberty of ranging each power line pole, so you have a distance gauge. The first pole is 78 yards, and she was right behind it, so I'm guessing around 80-90 yards. Which the creek down there is about, like I said, 350. So you can imagine my camera was zoomed in pretty good. And as soon as she came across, she never looked behind her, but she wasn't stopping for nothing. And always in the back of your mind, this time of year, you're thinking, buck behind her. Well, I'm watching her, and as soon as she goes out of the woods, like I'm watching her go into the woods, and then I just look back and all I see is horns. And this dude's wide. Gosh, I hope I hit him. I shot and he whirled around and ran off, so I don't know if I hit him or not. I hope I did. Gosh, I hope I did. I've had too much bad luck with bucks this year. I need something to turn my luck around. Gosh, and my curse continues. I can't kill a buck on camera. I mean, all I had to do was just bump my tripod like 3 inches back to the right and he would have been right there. But first thing he did when he came out in the power line was look at me, so I knew I didn't have long. I gotta get out, walk around, or do something. I'm gonna blow the roof off this shooting house. We got him. We got him. Perfect shot, man. I'm talking perfect shot. He didn't run. 20 yards out of the woods. And he's a good one too, boy. Oh, Lord. Why couldn't I just bump the camera over like 3 inches, man? Oh, that's all I had to do. The way I film when I hunt, I have everything set up to where I can just mash record and I ain't gotta worry about nothing else. And that would have been perfect had the Joker just been where I was expecting him to come out. My granddaddy's got a side-by-side back at the camp house. I'm gonna have to go get it, I guess. Alright. So there's the house down there. A little bit further than I thought. That pole's 78 yards and this is at least 100. But still nowhere close to where I thought the deer was gonna come out, which is down there. That's where they usually like to cross. Anyways, so yeah, doe walks across right here. Alright. And the buck comes out right here. And I guess it's just not in the works for me to kill a buck on camera, but anyways, so yep, came across right here, and the buck was standing about right here somewhere, about right here. Yeah, right here when I shot him. You got a little bit of blood on the ground here. Anyways, he's not. Let me grab my knife and my there it is, knife and my paper towel, so we don't make ourselves a mess. But he didn't go maybe 30 yards back in here. I'm sitting in that shooting house thinking, I feel like I should be turkey hunting and not deer hunting, because it's sun shining, it's muggy, 60 degrees right now. But anyways, didn't keep the deer from moving. It rained all last night, so my thought hunting today was, you know, deer ain't been able to move much last night because it was raining. And the rain got out of here about 5 o'clock this morning. But, ooh, he's still here. Here he is. Oh, he's gorgeous. Oh, he's so gorgeous. Let me go over here and sit beside him. Let me push this out of the way. Oh, this is a big old deer. Big old rutting buck. What he is. Oh, boy. That is about as good as it gets up here. Go 8-point. Shoot, this Joe could probably go 150, 160 pounds if I had to guess, if not more. But like I said, it just wasn't in my cards to get it on film. I've been trying I mean, obviously that's any hunter's main goal when they're filming, is to shoot a buck on camera. And I've been filming, I've filmed every hunt I've ever went on for the past 5 years. And I've killed does, I've killed coyotes, I've killed turkeys, but I ain't been able to put one with horns on the ground and get it on film. It's crazy. Every buck I've killed since I started filming, I think every one of them has been real late in the evening to where the camera didn't pick it up. Ooh, this deer's rutting. I can smell his tarsal glands a mile away. One big old beautiful Alabama buck right there. Roll Tide. Alright, y'all, I got everything. I got him, got old boy loaded up in the back here. We ready to go to town. The more I look at him, the more I think that's the biggest deer I've ever killed. So part of me wants to strap him to the hood and head off down Main Avenue with him. But it's getting pretty warm, and I gotta get back and start skinning them up, putting them on ice. Whew, man, Lord sure blessed me this morning. But anyways, I'm gonna load everything up here and start hauling it back to the house, hang them up. So
I appreciate y'all watching this video. I sure had a fun time making it. And I reckon we gonna catch y'all on the next one.